it was just us driving around and then getting some stuff at Walgreens and eating some food and then coming to the hotel because we were so tired. So today is my birthday and we're going to do a bunch of things as long as I can convince my mother to do them. And hopefully it's going to be a great chill back day here in Puerto Rico.
In 200 meters, continue straight onto Puerto Rico 25.
Straight o me meto por aquí?
This is straight.
For our first stop, I chose Museo Casablanca, a house built in 1521 that was meant to be a residence for Juan Ponce de Leon. For just $3, you can tour the house and view the many pieces of furniture and other cultural items of the Ponce family spanning from the 16th to 18th centuries.
16th century kitchen. Mami, ¿se te imagina cocinando aquí?
No. Para nada.
Allá será donde hicieron el arroz. Lo pusieron así. Y vino. Eso de acá abajo es vino. The governor's mansion on the other side. Oh, look at that water. This view is gorgeous.
Originally, I had planned to tour the two forts on our last day, but since we were only 2 blocks away from Castillo San Felipe del Moro, we decided to just head over. It was $7 admission, but it covers entrance to both El Moro and Castillo San Cristobal. We were pressed for time, so we only toured El Moro. While this is a great place to learn more about the island's history, it is not for the faint of heart. I highly recommend sunscreen and comfy shoes because a visit to this fort does consist of hiking up a lot of ramps and steep stairs. Sure, the view is worth it, but heed my warning, it's a lot. I actually managed to get a sunburn on my shoulder, so I wasn't able to wear a bra with straps for the rest of the trip. It's not very noticeable here in any of these pictures, but trust me, it hurt.
Stairs. Tired. So we finally got some piraguas. My mom is slightly upset that there's no
leche condensada.
no leche condensada, which is part of the experience. That she's saying she's gonna go buy her own and add it.
Exactly. Before I leave Puerto Rico.
It's still good though.
Yeah, because it's hot.
As we made our way back to the car, we noticed an artisan fair was being held in the courtyard of the Museo de las Americas. There, crafts and wares from different Latino countries were being featured. Funny enough, there were no tables for items from Panama, but I did manage to get some necklaces and other things from the Guatemalan table as well as from the Argentinian table.
No hay ninguna quinceañera.
Eso parece pollera.
Me encantan.
Yeah.
No quiero ir para allá.
No.
By the afternoon, it was time for a quick trip to the store for some snacks before heading off to Escarbon Beach for lunch. The beach is literally within walking distance of Viejo San Juan, so the ride over front and moto was pretty short. Parking was only $5, and even with its close proximity to the major metropolitan area, it wasn't too crowded, which I greatly appreciated. After spending a couple hours on the beach, we drove back to our hotel to shower and change into our final outfits for the day. Part of my trip planning, including scheduling a special birthday dinner for myself, and no trip to Puerto Rico would be complete without a trip to the restaurant where the pina colada is said to have been created. This is a restaurant called Barranchina. After dinner, we took a walk down Calle Fortaleza to check out the famous umbrella art installation that hangs in front of the governor's mansion. It was just as beautiful at night as it was in the day. Si subo así, ¿ves?
La belleza, ¿qué tal? Un selfie.
Man, what can I say about the Sioux Style Expo? Well, for one thing, it was the driving force behind this trip. Once I saw that it was going to be the day after my birthday, I was like, well, that's a sign, we're going. And this is his 3rd year running, and it was amazing, so I can't wait to see how far it goes. But for those of you who don't know about this event, it is essentially a mixture of elements. You have fashion shows from sponsored brands like Walmart, Avon, Sydney's Closet, to name a few. And you have their workshops and keynote speakers, and of course, an opportunity to shop. Even though you had the major brands sponsoring the event, all the shopping opportunities were from local boutiques and designers. Just a great opportunity to support Latino talent within the fashion industry. I think it's something that's usually overlooked, and to have a space where it's not only celebrating things about like self-love and body positivity, but also celebrating that your community is there to support you as much as you can, and supporting them in turn. It was a really great message to send in such a big event.
So this is my mom's first plus size fashion event. So what do you think?
The truth.
Oh my goodness. She's kind of bored. So we're gonna leave early so we can go do some shopping and maybe go eat. But yeah, that's her final verdict. She's kind of bored.
No, I'm tired. Not bored.
Fine, she's tired. But at least she came. So now she knows what I deal with when I'm going to different events. And she's been very nice at taking my pictures for the day and stuff. So hopefully maybe it's not her last plus size fashion event.
Who knows?
Who knows?
After the Sioux Style Expo, we headed over to the Plaza Las Americas mall to grab some food and check out the shopping. This is the largest shopping mall in the Caribbean, with 300 stores, restaurants, a food court, and an in-house cinema showing films in English and in Spanish. It also has a very American feel to it, which I think has to do with the recognizable stores like Torrid and Macy's interspersed between locally owned boutiques and shops. We only did a bit of window shopping in an effort to avoid any temptation, but it didn't help though, since I did buy some stuff.
But today's day 4 and we're heading out to go do some souvenir shopping, and then we're going to probably go to the beach. The great thing about this here is that since we have a rental car, we just leave the swimsuit in the car, and if we decide to go to the beach, we just go. So we might be doing that later.
My mother surprised me by driving us to a beach she used to frequent during her college days in Puerto Rico. Luquillo Beach has officially ruined all beaches for me, because I will forever compare every other beach to this one. Unlike in New York City, it has no waves to speak of, which is great for people like me who don't know how to swim but can float with ease.
It's like the narrowest street in the world.
I always promised myself if I ever got to go to Puerto Rico that I would actually tour my mother's alma mater. One thing I didn't expect was to find out that my mom actually has friends still on campus working as professors and administrators. But thankfully, because of that, we were able to tour parts of the library, the administrators building, and cafeteria, as well as parts of the dorms. It was just great to see her with them. It's just cool that she didn't get to see for over 32 years. She left the island in 1987. Loved getting to see her basically turn back into a college student and have a laugh with these girlfriends that she loved so much.
De que me hizo fracasar en biología todavía está aquí.
He's still alive?
Yeah. Haciéndole la vida imposible a los demás, me imagino. Allá en esa la rosada.
Oh, la rosada.
La rosada con gris.
Wow.
Esta. Abajo vivía.
Con Nancy.
No. Ahí viví con Ivette.
Oh, Yvette.
Y la hermana. Y por aquí vivía Dayan. Una foto que tú me ves que estoy parada en un coso, era una de esas casas.
Oh, ok.
Dayan vivía por aquí.
Bien cerca.
Sí, para ir para la escuela. Después ellos se mudaron. Por aquí fue que nosotros salimos, ¿right?
Yeah, ahí fue que salimos.
Todo esto nosotros lo caminábamos para llegar a Mayagüez.
Wow.
Si teníamos a alguien que nos llevara con carro, nos llevaba. Todo esto lo teníamos que caminar.
No, hombre, si no hay cera.
Sí hay. Ahora está llena de chácharas, pero sí había cera. Todo esto.
I had a wonderful time on this trip to Puerto Rico, and I'm already making plans to go back. I loved the food, I loved the nature, I loved the monuments, I loved seeing my mother reconnect with people that she lost track of. But more than anything, I just love having this chance to reconnect with my mother, and I see having more mother-daughter travel as a new tradition between the two of us.
¿Algo ha cambiado aquí? En un video.
Bastante, porque no reconozco casi nada.
Absolutamente nada.
Casi no conozco nada. Hace un bracatán de años que estaba aquí. Wow. Pero de todas maneras se ve bonito todavía. Eso sí. Nice.